So I think it's fair that when I look at the verse and the Quran tells me that the Bible mentions the Quran, that I ask, where?
It's God. It's God. It's God. Yo.
What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm pretty good, man. Thank you. How are you?
Okay. Just pause. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, my friend.
Okay, so your question is just to get straight to it, since I know you don't like to wait. You're asking a question, where in the Bible is the Quran mentioned specifically, right?
Yes.
For one, I just joined your live, so I want to know, even for myself, like where in the Quran does it say that the Quran is mentioned in the Bible? If you can tell me that, great. Mm-hmm. But if you can't, let me just finish this my thought.
I can tell you.
Okay, tell me.
So in chapter 26, verse 196.
Okay, I'll look back at that and I'll join again, but I'll just say this one part.
Okay.
I think in the comments section, it's chapter 5, Songs of Solomon, verse number 16. It says Muhammadin, right, in Hebrew. If you look at
that's not what I'm asking. Right? That's not what I'm asking.
No, you're not asking that, but let me. It's a framework of your question.
It's not a framework of my question.
It's a framework of your question.
Let me tell you the frame. Jonas, let me tell you the framework of my question. My question is not where is Muhammad in the Bible, which I would refute that, but that's not my topic. That's not my question. So I'm not even going to waste time with that.
Question. You're telling me, Jonas, the Bible says, the Quran says it specifically. Prove it in the Bible. Okay, right? Let me ask you a further question, right?
Okay.
If a book mentions a prophet, is the prophet's message not also with the prophet? Because the prophet only becomes a prophet through the message, right? Mm-hmm. A prophet has a prophet. The only difference between a prophet and a messenger is the fact that a prophet has a book. Mm. So if your book is mentioning the name of the prophet, I don't understand why you're asking the question. Prove that it says Quran, the word Quran. Prove that it says this.
Let me help you with
now
that.
We have to talk about language.
Let me answer that.
Word Quran. How is it?
Jonas, let me answer that.
Like, you're asking multiple questions and you want simple answers, and you talk.
You're talking too much, and you're talking too much because you're nervous. You don't have to be nervous up here. Just relax. Let's have a dialogue. Let's have a back and forth. Just relax. Take a breath. Logos. Okay? We're good. All right. So let me tell you what's the difference. Okay? Let's say somewhere in the Bible it does mention somebody named Muhammad or Ahmed. How do I know that what Ahmed brought is the Quran? Just because Ahmed or Muhammad is mentioned doesn't follow that Ahmed came with the Quran. Okay? Could have had something else. Could have had another book called The Reminder or something. You know, if you know, you know. So that's why showing the person's name doesn't help me here. Okay. So I need specifically where in the Bible is the Quran mentioned. That's what I need.
Can you hear me and can I speak?
You can speak now. Did you hear what I asked?
Okay, I'm paused again.
Yeah, okay. You can speak. Did you hear what I asked?
You're asking me, so I'll repeat the question for you so you can make sure I'm asking the right question.
Okay.
Right? You're asking me, Jonas, so you asked where does the Quran mention where is the Bible mention that the Quran is the book, right? And my answer immediately was, I can tell you that the prophet and his messenger, I can tell you the prophet was mentioned. Then you said, no, I want specifically the book because I can't connect the book to the prophet without specifics, right? You said it could have been something else, right? So, okay. So now you're challenging, one, the authenticity of the Quran and the authenticity of history, right? Right? You're questioning that. You're connecting two very loaded things together, and then you're asking the Muslim people a question, and when they don't answer, you kick them out the live. Okay?
No, I don't kick you off the live if you don't have an answer.
Speak, brother, please.
I only kick you off the live if you're dishonest or if you're like playing games.
People aren't being dishonest. People are trying to answer a complex question that requires a background in history and a background in language.
Do you think that asking where to hold on, dude? Let's talk.
Okay,
do you think that asking where the Quran is mentioned in the Bible because the Quran says it's mentioned in the Bible is a tough question?
No, it becomes a tough question when answering that the Prophet of Islam is mentioned in your book is not a sufficient answer to say that your book is now something that's valid.
Yeah.
From that prophet. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So your book isn't valid. Now it's a whole different. That's a whole different argument.
Yeah, well, yeah. Just all right. Slow down, Eunice. Eunice, slow down.
I'm saying the claim.
Slow down, bro. Let's have a talk. I don't want to have to keep muting you. I do not want to have to keep muting you.
Go ahead.
Relax. Okay, tell me. I have to tell you to relax. Relax, bro. We're chilling. Okay. So if the Quran, like I said, if the Bible were to mention the name of a prophet, let's give him the name Muhammad or Ahmed, right? That doesn't mean that Ahmed or Muhammad is an Islamic prophet. That's not what that means. It doesn't conclude that. It doesn't follow. Okay? Just because he's somebody named Muhammad or Ahmed is mentioned, that he's an Islamic prophet. So your Quran it goes even further. Not just that Muhammad is mentioned in our scriptures, but that the Quran itself is mentioned in our scriptures. So I think it's fair that when I look at the verse and the Quran tells me that the Bible mentions the Quran, that I ask where.
Okay, wallahi, like I'm gonna do you a favor. Stay on this live.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the ayah again. I'm gonna go research it myself and come right the fuck back to you. Okay? I want you to. I swear to God, because you're asking multiple questions in your.
It's only one. It's only one question.
It's not just one question because you're not, and we can get into all that, but you haven't done enough research, and it shows.
How do you know that I haven't done enough research?
Tell me the ayah of the Quran that you're referring to, and I will come back to you. I swear, either I message you or I come back.
Okay. I'm gonna give you the verse, but it's funny that
I have my pen and paper
it's
out,
funny
right?
that I got you. It's funny that you're telling me that I haven't done enough research, and it's clear. Wait, Eunice, please don't cut me off, Eunice.
Go ahead.
It's funny to me that you're telling me that it's clear that I haven't done enough research when you're asking me about the verse. You're asking me what verse I'm talking about.
Listen, if I literally told you a verse that mentions the Prophet Muhammad's name, so I don't know why it requires more. So tell me the verse again.
Okay.
I'll go.
I got you. So it's chapter 26. It's chapter 26. You want to read verses 192 to 196. Okay.
Got it.
Chapter 26, verses 192 to 196.
Got it. Okay, kick me off the live now, brother. Please and thank you.
All right, I'll just drop you down. I won't kick you out, but I'll just drop you down. All right. Oh man, he said I'm asking multiple questions. My question is one. My question is Yaqid. Wahid. My question is Wahid, not Ahad, not Ahad. It's Wahid. I'm only asking Wahid question. Where in the Bible does it mention the Quran? Why am I asking this question? Because the Quran says in chapter 26, verse 196, that the Quran, the clear Arabic book that has been brought down by the trustworthy spirit, is mentioned in the Bible. So I only got one question. It may seem like it's multiple questions, like you're getting bombarded and jumped and boop, boop, beep, beep, beep. It may feel like that because the question is unanswerable. That's probably why it feels like, I'm asking a barrage of questions because there is no answer. So, the panic comes, the nervousness comes.
Oh my God. Logic.